That's all I'm saying.
Oh, they can't see. I had a very, Gather Throng, I had a very forced smile there for a while.
Oh, yeah, nobody was, yeah. There was a blank screen.
Yeah, but before the beer rises
Are you going to force a smile again?
and then recedes. Okay. Oh, no, I can do that once or twice a day. Hello, Gathered Throng. It is I, your internet friend, Jeffrey K. Horcrims. And however it came to be, you've fallen ass backwards into Twitch's Brewing show, Acquisitions Intoxicated, a show whose noblest purpose, highest calling, is to give you that which you already own, the art and science of brewing. I am joined, as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster Eric J. Benson, the notorious EJB.
We got to give Mr. Moves some credit.
Oh, Mr. Movies, what are you?
What
are you doing?
Fucking years.
And what? That's incredible. Yeah. And then also Talp is rating us with a party of 10.
Hey, yeah.
What an incredible delight. Well, let me invite the rest of you, Kusha, thank you so much. Let me invite the rest of you into our mystery. The man who stands before you is Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster Eric J. Benson. Although, as newcomers, you may know him by one of his other names. For example, Azerbaijan, Notorious EJB, Edge Benson. All incredible names, all equally valid, all right. And certainly those are the words that we say when we want to get his attention. So leverage these, as you will. In the meantime, we do everything that we can here on the program to adhere to the hero's journey. Obviously, Joseph Campbell is a great inspiration for us.
Love a guy.
So there's a narrative. There's obviously a rich narrative arc. And we want to take our part in it. So obviously, the ritual is thus. We begin by entering into this crucible.
Is that how we start?
No, I don't think so. Yes, it is. We start by putting ingredients into here and then brewing them live while you watch, while you wait. And then we sample the fruits of a previous effort, again, for the newcomer. Niekman, thank you so much. Now, for the newcomer, we construct, in a collaboration with one another, we construct a beer, we put the recipe together, we brew it, and then we tap it, and then we see if it works. We see if it's tasty. I would say that statistically speaking, we are way, way, way over any reasonable curve.
Yeah.
In terms of success.
Oh, it's wild.
Right.
The amount of success to failures is...
Well, especially for home brewing.
Statistically not understandable.
No.
I do not get it.
It is an aberration, Gathered Throng. Now, but we have some cool stuff. So what is going in here?
So this is cool. This is Drink This Beer, which we made for the voice of Doom.
Oh.
Drink this beer. Use a higher pitch.
Well, see, and now you feasted on it.
Oh, fuck.
I think that they did the
I almost cried multiple times during that movie. I was so happy with it.
There's some good stuff.
Yeah.
There's stuff that you're waiting to see. For me, it's in Two Towers or whatever. There's specific moments I want them to do. We can fudge some other stuff.
Right.
But there's certain stuff.
My only regret is I did not see it initially in a theater.
Yeah.
That is literally my only regret.
Yeah, I started on the PC monitor and then I was like, no, I'll at least watch this on a television. Yeah. No phones. That's incorrect. But I thought that they did the voice really, really well.
Oh, I thought it was great.
Especially the idea that it's you don't even know. It's like waking up later.
Right.
That's really, really good. But anyway, drink this beer. This beer based on the voice.
This was
of the Bene Gesserit.
Most of it is Pilsner malt. We were going for a Belgian pale. Mm-hmm. We have a little bit of caramel for head retention and taste, and some roasted wheat.
Oh, okay.
So this is
Oh, see, and then there's the structure.
Yeah.
So it is sweet and good, and you have that caramel bite, but then the wheat is strong.
Speaking to you?
Exactly right, so to speak. Now, so let's fill this up in here. And our last one, the grain box was so full.
Packed.
It was packed. It started to foam out a little bit, right? Yeah. Was there some wiping required? A bit of un peu. All right, that's fine. All right.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, there's more where that came from. Now, Ghostly, I messed up bad. Would it be possible for you to grab my laptop off of the shelf out there. I know I'm not a smart person. I only have success to the extent that I can trick other people into helping me do it. Now, okay, we have this. We're good. That's looking right. We're gonna put this right here. Thank you so much.
So, do you want to relearn the scales?
Warps.
I mean,
No,
the scales of time.
I understand that
Fear is the mind killer. Do not.
I am the scale.
scream.
I am the scale master.
Yeah.
Watch this. So first, anytime you're gonna scale something,
Yep.
you gotta have a scale. That's
have a scale.
step one.
Solid move.
That's step one. Now, watch this.
Yep. Let it zero out. God. Good Lord.
Thank you.
Okay. No.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now the vessel is atop it. Is this fucked up in some way?
No. It's reading it from last time you had it.
Oh.
And then hit tear.
Yeah. Now we got it. See, I know how to do this. Now, so what all do we have in?
I told you how to do it. You don't know how to
Well, no. I mean, but did it get done? That's the main thing. So, which
Start
hop
with
first?
Apollo.
Okay.
And we're gonna put in 1/4 ounce. Take a whiff of
Okay,
this.
so just a touch.
Yeah, I mean, look at the alpha on
this
that.
bad-
17% alpha,
This
right?
fucking stinks.
Yeah.
Like this is
Like it's gonna warp your mind.
this is rank. It's like
Ooh,
if
that is damn. Whoa, woo.
it's like if a pickle could wear a sock. Like it's not. That's hardcore shit, is what it is.
That's a weird Pornhub channel.
I mean, yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, don't look these keywords up.
Yeah.
All right, let's get.
Woo.
Yeah, like these are like.
That's some strong.
Well, I'm saying that these are. I mean, I think that these can accurately be described as nugs. I mean,
Yeah.
at a certain point,
Straight nug.
it's. We have to consider that nugs are a real quantity. All right,
Wow. You want to light up?
that was the last one.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, this is funky. I think that.
Yeah.
No, and I was just gonna say. No, we're selling usually rabbit food. Yeah, I mean the pelletized thing. It looks like the alfalfa pellet for sure. But weed adjacent, no literal weed. I've actually seen that. You see that description sometimes on like hop flavor profiles.
Yeah, related. Yeah.
But anyway, obviously, if you look very closely, and I'm glad that Josh has got the camera sort of pointed down, ready to go. You can sort of see the frosty hairs.
Yeah. That's fire, is what they say. The kids say.
God, they do say it. They do say it. Although once you get all the way down to Z again, it like in the middle tier, like they use it, but only ironically.
Yeah, and I love it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
freaking love it. I love it. So I saw a couple memes today where it was like the Z's coming back to like Xers, and I'm like, we're like, yeah, like it was like a fist bump.
Well,
like we hate the middle section.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm
see,
like, this is great.
But I'm saying like I have them in my
They're
house.
coming back around again.
I have them in my house.
Yeah.
And it's real. The Gen X Gen Z alliance
is
real.
a thing.
Neither of us ever bought it at all. We knew it was bullshit from the jump.
Yeah.
So at least we agree with them on that.
Yeah.
Now, lemon drop, is this for flavor and aroma?
Yeah. It's only going in at 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So it's
You can
hitting
put
the end.
half an ounce on that one.
Okay.
Now, Jerry,
Yeah.
for any new viewers here, you want to maybe taste those hops? and
Fuck.
give them a
Yeah. No, I'm down to clown.
Okay, I'm glad you are.
mouthful?
Yeah. Yeah, Josh has always got a great idea for what I can do with my mouth. Now, I think that this actually has to be cut. This isn't like the typical.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Just put your little chompers on there. Yeah, I thought it was going to be. That was a joke. But now, how much of this? Oh, because it's going in at 5.
Half an ounce.
Half an ounce. Oh God, now that smells good.
Yeah, that's great.
This is like if like a Flintstones. It's like a Flintstones vitamin.
Oh, wait,
From
you mean
the
like
nice
Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah. It's like a Fruity Pebble Flintstones vitamin. This is like the vitamins you get.
like the old Flintstones vitamin. Okay, now I'm
Yeah.
my brain was still soaking in those hops.
Well, maybe alcohol will help.
Well, sure. I mean, yeah.
so-
that's always a.
Half, right?
Yep.
And so there's a lot more here because it's hitting the end of the process. And so it doesn't spend as much time in the boil, which means it doesn't impart as much bitterness. This too is for the newcomer. Okay. You son of a bitch. Of course. 5/1000ths of an ounce.
Just bite 1.5.
Don't do it.
Piece of
Don't
shit.
fucking do it. It's gonna ruin every beer you try for the rest of the day.
No, it's all right.
Josh isn't even thinking
I'm
about
gonna rinse.
that.
I'm gonna gargle with the beer.
We brewed a delicious beer, and now it's fucking blown to shit because your mouth has exploded.
I got this. Wasn't enough. Here.
You realize now you gotta weigh that shit out again, right?
No, I got it. Okay, yeah, now it's bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to try some beer You want to screw up the timeline and try some beer now?
God. God. I mean, I'm down to clown, Josh. I mean, I'm down for the bit, but it's like let's say just as a hypothetical.
You had a mouth of sand on Arrakis.
Well, to be sure, that would dial in right to the concept. No, what I'm saying is that sometimes I took one little chunk and I was like, you know what? I really get the flavor off of that, and then I ate more. It's never the right idea.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just gonna say euphemistically, I knew someone else who became convinced that maybe the acid wasn't working. The right idea, I want to make sure that everyone understands.
Don't take another tab.
The right idea is not to take, this is not like I met an old woman who swallowed a fly situation. You don't want both. You don't want that. Now, you know what? I'm just gonna put the hops in here. I was telling my story and then I left the hops in the tray.
I mean, I can see why.
Yeah, don't take any more. Well, yeah, the hair of the acid dog does not work.
Wow. Yeah, that's a weird roller coaster.
We don't want this one.
Yeah.
We do not want it. Now, so we have everything here dialed in, again, for the newcomer, for the enthusiast. So the flavor profile of the naked hop was quite similar to like a brutalist rendition of the Flintstones vitamin, right? It had the crazy minerality and the awful, oh no.
No, it's fine. You just missed the hole.
Well, I mean, it's not the first.
Jokes.
It's not the
incoming.
first time it's happened. I'm just saying that we saw this with the plastics they used in the first bin.
cracking?
Remember?
Oh, yeah. That's what I
Well, ultimately, hang on a second.
Listen, I'm not telling you how to put your thingy in a rubber hole, but, you know.
I sometimes I need help. Okay, I've never seen that particular configuration. It's done. Now, is the recipe?
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Is the recipe dialed in?
Oh, I've done my job.
Okay. And I honor it. I recognize it and I honor it. All right, so what do we have? While I come over here and install this.
Yep, this one was remember the drinking is
Drinking is a free action, right? Which was the one, that was like our speed round one.
Oh wait, that was the old one. This is drink this beer.
Yeah. But I mean, the one that we're gonna tap
Yeah.
here in a second, that's the drinking is a free action, which was a smash.
It was a smash, and it was all lemon drop. It was pale
wow.
malt and just straight lemon drop. So I'm excited because we get to taste that distinction of that hop.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Well, we can break in.
Wait a minute! Don't try and distract me from
That's definitely what I was
from
doing.
what you're doing here.
That's definitely what I was doing. I was like, you know what's interesting? Something else. Why don't you think about a different thing? Here.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Thanks, pal. All right. Drink this beer. The best part is it's all right here, like in all caps
Yeah.
up at the top. I feel
Yeah, you feel the voice.
I feel commanded by this instrument. Okay. We're looking for a clean, smooth installation. All right, I can do this in your home. Here. All right, now.
Yeah. I make home visits to if you have a Pico.
Licensed and bonded. All right, here. Now, all we need next is some glassware, right?
Yeah, sure about it.
All right. Let me grab some of these zesty materials back here.
And what's cool is this is only a 4% ABV.
Oh, hey, we can have a lot of it.
How's it pouring?
Real good.
Look at that.
God, that
Holy
looks so
shit.
nice. It looks so nice. Jesus. Here you go. Chet, this one is yours. We should set it up so that we have, in the same way that like some
Like
families
you leave one out
for
the chat.
Yeah, in exactly the way. Like we have a situation where, I mean, we had a family on our block that like left a place on the table for Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you pour one for the chat.
Yeah, that looks great.
Now, what was the beer?
It was just a paleo. Because it was a smash, remember?
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying when I smell it, I smell something sour. Right? Let's give it a try. Anyway,
Yeah, I get this. I get that too.
we love the image. Everything about it visually is to be treasured. Something's goof troop with this, right? I just got done telling everyone that this is the finest brewing program on Twitch. Right here. That smells like a sour to me. And it tastes like a sour.
We just got to throw out all the tanks and everything.
Dude,
Throw out everything.
Dude, I think that we have to roll in canisters of CN20.
Yeah.
Nerve gas the whole fucking nest. Well, Moomin Tarkus is supposed to be the simplest thing imaginable. It's one green, it's one hop, right?
Yeah.
Mega lemon drop all over the place.
Whew.
But this is the funny thing is that if I liked sours, this would be killer.
Right.
Like, I know, it's like, no, what's that?
I like sour.
Well, come taste it. This is gonna drive you wild. Here. You're gonna love it. I mean, it's a good sour.
Oh yeah.
I just don't like
that a
sours.
lot. That's really good.
Right? Well, it's all yours. You can take it home. And then nuke it from orbit. Here, bring it back over here. So,
That's really good.
yeah, I was just gonna say, like, the taste profile, like, I do not like sours, but I have gotten to the point where when I taste a sour, I know if it's a good example of that
sour,
form,
yeah.
right? The lemon drop is actually a neat combo with the sour. But it's not on purpose. That has to get annihilated. I'm saying bring this home. Bring it home to your partner. Enjoy. Evening's on us. And then, oh my God, dude,
It's 54.
It's 54.
Launch that fucking keg into space.
It is 54. It's haunted, right?
Yeah, it's the haunted keg.
That is the haunted ass keg. I have another keg at home that I can bring
Actually,
in.
we should just keep it so if we ever know we want to do a sour.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like the footer or whatever they call those over at New Belgium. It's like they just got those big tanks full of weird bugs.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on here. Listen, I think that we have to try something else
Yeah, no shit.
to cleanse our ritual space. And I've got just the thing.
I'm actually excited about this. This is a really
Well,
interesting concept.
Our boy.
Was this a Ryan Hartman delivery?
Bring this other beer, Gary.
What's that?
Yeah. Maybe you jinxed it by bringing that beer.
That's probably what it is. It was probably fine 10 minutes ago. And then I was just like, well, look at this incredible beverage.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, I'm going home. I'm
Fuck
putting
you.
it in.
But said the sours again. Listen, Delgo, you have to understand. The reason that I don't like sours is because they're gross and taste bad. I mean, that's...
And yet you like kombucha.
Kombucha is great. That's right. I don't purport... I'm not saying it's strategic. I'm just saying...
So is this
that
a
sours
Ryan
are
Hartman
evil.
delivery? It's
Yes.
a very Ryan Hartman like
Is it
like
not?
bottle, right?
Good news for yous.
Yeah.
for yous guys.
Hey, use.
Now,
Listen, hey, fucking, why don't you talk about this beer a little there, Jackass?
is
What?
this is any part of that real?
No.
Okay.
But I can do a couple different New Yorks.
Well, no, because I mean I can swap into
Spokane.
well, no, the white trash dialect
yeah.
of my youth with ease.
Yeah.
This is a performance. That's the actual thing. Now, this is called. You have a cam shot over there. This is called Intinction, and it has some kind of gruesome weapon on there, some kind of tool, maybe some kind of a. What do they call the barrel? There's a specific name for that person. The barrelsman. Maybe
Yeah, that got creative.
maybe this is one of theirs. Maybe this is one of their tools. But this is an ale aged 8 to 15 months.
Wild.
I
Very
know.
cool.
In a Merlot. Usually, we've seen whiskey.
Did you say a Merlot cask?
Is that not correct?
Merlot?
Oh, I'm sorry. I am. This is a known.
Best!
I'm Mr. Blastoise. Don't forget,
yeah.
Mr. Blastoise.
I think you're correct.
Yeah. Yes.
What?
Now. Oh, grape cutter. No, Demetrius, that makes sense. Oh, it's some kind of a vine instrument. Okay, but here's the hook. I have had oaked beers and I've had beers in whiskey barrels. I don't know that I've ever had a Merlot aged beer. And I am excited.
Merlot?
Merlot. It's for cutting your tongue out after tasting it, but we don't have one of those.
I want that filet
Here,
mignon.
I'm gonna keep this cork away from your cameras, Josh. What do you say?
Just rotate it 3 times. Rotate the bottle.
Oh. Here. So my fantasy was to wash that taste out. Smell that. We can't, dude. Microorganisms. Look at the color. What the shit? Bizarre. Oh man, here we go.
This is just not our day.
It's
Whoa.
not.
That's cool.
I mean, look, we can't hate this.
No, that's delightful.
I mean, that's really neat. All right, Pachow.
Thank you.
And over here.
I'll drink my Merlot.
No, see if it has legs.
Wow, it smells like a Zima.
Okay, here we go.
Delightfully good. Refreshing. Feels like, yeah.
Yeah, it has the.
Russian River Brewing reinvented the wine cooler.
Yeah, it's back. It's back. Bartles and James.
Was that yours? We had like Zima and the Smirnoff stuff.
Oh no, we didn't know. Oh, the Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah, Isabro. But I mean, before that
Isabro.
was Zima,
Yeah.
right? Remember that one?
Yes, I do remember Zima. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you worked, right? If you worked in a restaurant and you provided dutiful service to the bar staff, getting alcohol is a very straightforward proposition.
Sure.
I mean, I did not understand, like, when I started working there, what a nexus the bar, like a bar is for illicit activity. And this was just the bar inside of the steakhouse I washed dishes at. They moved fucking product through this bar.
Damn.
Anyway, I'm just, the end. Oh. Okay.
An EV bar, like an electronic vehicle bar, like you got your.
It's
you got,
four cars.
You got a Zima and your Tesla pumped at the same time.
Wow. Man,
Oh, East Village, yeah.
I find this quite
Do
challenging.
not know.
I find it quite challenging. I find that smell quite odd.
Really? I like it.
I'm glad.
I mean, but it really tastes like a wine cooler.
Yeah. This beer was given to me as a gift. I'm going to enjoy it.
I like it.
Beckenbauer, this is the Intinction ale aged in Merlot barrels. Oh, with Merlot grapes. Okay, there we go. It's the
You
skins.
don't like barrel aged stuff, right?
Yeah. So
Does it have that flavor to it?
so some part of it is that wood note that I just find challenging in beer. I love it in Scotch, but Scotch is doing something else with it. Oh, hey, so S.A. Wells, what is the solid brick of grains in the Pico? Nothing would bring me more pleasure than to announce it. There is some roasted wheat, which you can see there. Those are the speckles.
Yeah, that's giving it that dark, that little bit of darkness.
Our color in this beer is themed after the voice, S.A., from the Bene Gesserit witches. The vast bulk of it is a clean, crisp, clear Pilsner malt. That's the carrier wave, I think, for the voice. And then, was it some crystal?
Yeah, just a little bit of crystal.
Yeah. There you go. Movies. What kind of Scotch? All.
Yeah.
From the plastic jug.
The Clan McGregor. Did you ever have that shit? Holy crap! It's like $10 a liter. Woo!
If the
That's
bottle,
like fucking turpentine.
if the Scotch bottle compresses,
Yeah.
that's how you know it's good. You want those flavors.
Hey,
Cutty
Cutty
Sark.
Sark. Listen, Cutty Sark was like an 80s, 70s and 80s staple, like around like home bars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, it had the
Like, you know
cool
what I mean?
label.
Yeah.
It had the fun label. No, I like to. Yeah, I do.
Pyro, it's a shitty Scotch.
No,
That's all it is. I'm not talking about the actual
not the
clan.
clan. And obviously,
Go look it up. Clan McGregor is served in this fucking horrible thing.
No, Pirro, are you a McGregor? Is that where this enmity
Yeah.
comes from?
Yeah.
I swear to you.
Listen, talk to your people who licensed out the name and be mad at them.
No, this is. Yeah, see, there we go. Pirro McGregor, I think is the official name. But no. This man is an ally of your people. Let it be
Yeah.
clear. Let it be fully established. Out of copyright, for sure. No. If we were hobby, yeah, we would. That's true, Sabrina. For like 9 centuries.
Yeah. What was it?
The copyright of McGregor. Okay.
Yeah.
God, I drank it all.
Yes. I'm in no means insulting Clan McGregor.
No. My fantasy, Pirro, is to return victorious to the place of your people.
I got places to go.
Oh man, and I know exactly where I want to go. I stayed in a place. If you ever want to look it up, no, it's not Positive Writing Pirro. If you ever want to look it up, I stayed in a place called B&B in Edinburgh, and it was really, really odd. Like when you go to a really old place and you just sort of see like what they were doing like a long time ago in terms of like how they laid things out, it's just fun. So the B&B is like right here. It's actually called B&B. It's more of a hotel, really. And then there was like this dip, like just this natural dip in the earth. And they had just built houses in there. So at the height of these houses, it was like the street level. And it's just like, we're using this space, goddammit. We're doing it. That's what's happening. Bedinburgh? Yeah, potentially.
Wow, that's awesome, Cranston.
Potentially. Oh, well, I mean, I'm not gonna do that search then, Moomin. I won't do it.
Was it just like a flag with a KKK guy on it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking it up.
Yeah,
I trust you. I trust that it represents the iconography you described.
Yeah.
Bedinburgh. Okay, now that is starting to smell good. Now, Josh, can you show the grains one more time? I think it is. I think it's just finally hit there. Yeah, now it's just.
Look at that color.
Now it's just
That's
doing
really neat.
what it wants, right? Now it's just hanging out in there, and it's not going to get crazy dark, because as you can see just from the speckles, I mean that's how much, but that's all it takes to give you this color.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Gross fiend, what's going on?
haven't had a chance to talk to Kiko yet. I wonder if he did those.
Dude, I went on the website and I looked at the orc ships. I have never wanted to play orcs in any kind of 40K,
see the big
Age
one?
of Sigmar, or any kind of fantasy ever. I've never wanted to play orcs until
never
I
been
saw
part of your fantasy? Yeah.
Until I saw those ships, and I was
Yeah.
like, "That's
Yeah.
amazing." The color.
It's a great.
Oh my
It's
God.
just a good game. So that's going to be coming up after we get through. I think that this has gotten darker while we were watching
we were
it.
literally just talking. Yeah.
But yeah. The 40K orcs are.
I agree. It's just never been.
isn't about the hook.
Yeah, it's never been. 40K, like orcs in my wargaming have never been like a thing for me.
It's not aspirational.
Right.
Right. I mean,
But I
love to play against orcs.
Me too. Like when we played against
slapstick.
Christian, it's hilarious.
Right.
Yeah.
Orcs make everything. It turns it into physical comedy.
Right.
No matter what's happening. Right. Now.
Hating Joy is the story of my life. Cookie
That's
Mom.
the story. That's right.
just it. That's how I roll.
Yes, yeah, Pirro, I remember the old rules. I want everyone to pay attention to this. That transport vehicles could hold as many models as you could tuck
balance them
up
on?
on top of them. If they fell off, that's where they fell off. Hell yes.
That's
All right,
awesome,
now we need
Shit, we're gonna do a beer.
a tender new theme. Well, we're gonna do our best. Okay.
Wait, if you painted them red, they were allowed to go faster. EMW, are you serious, or is that just like
Red ones
gesture?
go faster. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's like the old lore, right? That's the weirdo stuff. And they've sort of built that in, like to the even the new ones have references to it in
That's
the
pretty
lore.
fun.
Now
That's
these
really
days it's a
fun.
little bit more systematized, but it's just like
Oh, now you have to buy it with a point buy system. Okay, that's awesome.
oh hey, how you doing, Fo? All right. Yes, buy it and also pay the point cost. Yes, both.
Yeah, they did make a beer and pretzels casual rule set. It's called Age of Sigmar.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and then clearly, Age of Sigmar stuff, like all of the fantasy stuff that they have been doing, ends up in 40K in some other form later.
absolutely.
That's clearly the test
It's a
bed.
testing board. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you Warcry, this is the main thing I figured out with Warcry. I was talking to Kiko about this over the weekend. So if you look at Warcry, because they had that book that they put out that just had like, hey, here's how you can use all of your existing armies. It's very much like the compendium. And what your experience with the compendium was that there wasn't a lot of wiggle room in how you could make your faction. But if you look at the Warp Coven, it's like, oh, okay, that's what they meant.
Yeah.
Lots of cool powers, lots of crazy psychic
No,
shit.
but then like now they just came out with new Necromunda books, and I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
there's more stuff I need to buy because I love Necromunda.
It's gotten quite expensive. I will tell you that. Now, we do need a theme for today's beverage.
Car beer.
Old Hammer. Well, yeah, I mean, they're going to give it back to you. My understanding, they're going to do
Mordheim is a, I think coming.
chunky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's plenty of people playing.
Yeah, I love Mordheim.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Alyssa plays Mordheim like down in Oz. Like that gaming group
great.
plays Mordheim, right? Oh, maybe the Wa. We certainly could go after the Wa. So one theme for the beverages could be the Wa. I think that works.
I mean, we could do a green beer, but it's kind of. Oh, there is Habitus. Alyssa is in the
Oh,
stream.
I was just gonna say, yeah. I mean, she knows.
She knows what's going.
She knows what's going on. Oh, is your team all gobos?
So my uncle's in the chat too. And
What?
He's made this awesome. He can't really drink anymore, but he's made this juniper extract to make gin and tonics with, and it's unreal.
Is Hugin?
Yeah.
Is that Hugin Fenrir?
Yeah,
This seems like a cool person.
yeah.
This is a great handle.
So he made this awesome juniper extract, and you mix it with a little bit of other stuff to concoct the gin and tonic, and it tastes amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
But it'd be cool to kind of.
But all the flavor elements.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about that is that you could build something that had all of the things that you like about a gin and tonic, that was still that had no alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Because all the botanicals, it's essentially
That's all it is. It's botanicals.
It's an infusion.
Yeah.
It's essentially an alcohol tea. Most of the flavor notes, like the quinine and the juniper, most of that would read perfectly. My suspicion is that if you gave that to someone, they would probably start acting stupid.
Right. Well,
I don't think I could not act stupid. If you put that here and I put the lime in it, I'd be like, oh.
Juniper is actually poisonous to humans, right? So
Well-
it makes you want to do one of two things: either throw up or fight.
Fair enough.
That's what it elicits out of people. So I think even if you drank enough of it, you're still gonna, without the booziness.
They fight themselves in the game.
Wait, so Alyssa, do you play with? Are orcs your faction for Mordheim?
Well, I mean, down there, like she is like intimately connected with a solid wargaming squad.
Luke was big into it. We had talked about it before.
But it was really funny. Like they set me up with an interview with like a local gaming group, and then very quickly during the interview, it became completely about Kill Team and Games Workshop shit. Like it took over the interview. Like it was like clearly, oh, we're just like friends that haven't met yet.
Yeah.
Basically. There we go. We can fight and throw up at the same time.
Exactly.
Right? For God's sake. Okay, now I think I've got it going on here. So the wah, that's obviously one
Okay, so we're going with
one theme.
You sure? Do we want to do any? Is there any more dunes? Like, do we want to do like a Duncan Idaho
Yeah.
beer?
Oh, see, a Duncan Idaho beer would be amazing.
Right. I was just thrilled. Jason Momoa played awesome.
Well, and the best part, I mean, I don't know to what extent we can spoil a book that's this old.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Like,
Right? But all I'm saying is that the best part about Duncan Idaho is that obviously he's an incredible martial factor, but you get to Duncan Idaho is part of the whole series basically. And so you get to keep him.
I don't think that's a spoiler.
It can't be.
Like, yeah.
It can't be. It's just a technology.
Duncan Idaho potato beer.
I thought he did okay, Moomin. I mean, I did not have a problem with his execution. Now, I have pictured the fight where he dies many, many times, and that looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, it was fucking great.
I mean, many, many times as a young person.
Yeah. Duncan Idaho donuts.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, Duncan Idaho, you geese. Now, we probably want one more.
I agree.
Okay, now, Magic 8 Ball says no. That's a legitimately good joke. You're such a big fan of Dune, eh? Name 15 characters. Yeah, I mean,
Duncan Idaho.
there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them, yeah. All right. Now, the shield.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
I like that too. All right.
Oh, like you have to drink it slower, it'll kill you?
Well, here, we'll put this in. Here's your, and obviously you can see the very tasteful Minecraft theme over here.
Yeah, it's changed over the years.
We're leveraging it. The lady in front of me at the theater complained he had a dumb name.
Seriously?
But that's, to me, I like that. There's something very similar that happens in GW stuff. You know, it's far enough in the future where what has been retained from different cultures. Like, imagine being so far in the future and things have changed so much that Duncan Idaho is like, that's kind of an old school name. That's cool.
Yeah. I agree with the original Tay. I like Jason Momoa in most movies.
Yeah. No, Colonel Chaos, thank you so much. It's just poll.ma.pe. It's a super cool tool that Josh found that we can use to populate part of the stream layout, basically. Yeah, see, now the wheat is getting in there.
Yeah, it smells real good.
Yeah, strong. That's going to be good.
That's what you're getting.
Yeah. That wheat structure is like, to me, the...
We use like 2 ounces of wheat in that thing.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah. But
But I mean, it's roasted wheat, so it has an SRM of 425.
really, and our chart goes from 1 to 40. So keep that in mind. Here, no, Josh, can I get a quick look at the grains? Is that acceptable? Maybe.
Oh, look at draining it out. Look
I was
at
just gonna
that
say
foam.
it's pulling it out. See, this is the head retention that we crave.
Wow.
We don't want to retain that much head on the grains, maybe. I guess there might be some more wiping, Ghostly.
And you didn't even sing.
Get the towels right. It knows. It's because the grains know. Did you put the yeast in? No, not yet. Okay. Now, okay. It looks like it is the wah. All right.
Okay, so how do we want to define that as a beer?
Well, so
It's got to be out of control,
essentially,
right?
yes. Essentially, for everyone, I mean, obviously Alyssa knows, but for everyone else, the orcs are they're a strange faction, right? They're really weird. Canonically, they're a kind of fungus that grows and is sort of deposited around, and then they spend the rest of their time mostly fighting each other. Mm-hmm. But when there are enough of them directed toward the same purpose, it becomes they're the vessel of some like more than natural force that allows them incredible heights of destruction. And that is generally speaking referred to as a wall, but their crazy galactic campaigns that do that are also called that, and it's something that they say. So there you go.
So,
Crusade. Yeah, I like the idea, Gao, that the Crusade and the bar crawl are essentially synonymous.
So the wah is like just the war cry, right?
Well, it's the war cry.
But there's like a specific term, like it's like just means yes or something like that, or
Well, no, it is the energy that's created when they are all together and directed towards something. It's the war cry. It's
yeah, but there's
all of
something
this shit.
stupid about it that's like, oh, it just means that. I remember when we had that like epiphany, and I can't
War.
remember what war. Yeah. Okay, so one thing we could do is a Hellesbock, like a German lager,
okay.
like where everybody's clanking
Party, yeah,
and
it's
drinking.
a party
Right.
drinking beverage.
Right.
So what kind of flavors we have? What it's got Helles?
Yeah. I mean, it's malty, it's spicy. You'll get some fruity esters. Bread, toasty.
Spicy with toasty bread and fruity esters? That sounds great.
Yeah, it's a great style.
I mean, that sounds really good.
We could also do. We could do a barley wine.
Yes. You know what? Now that we're back in and we can put something down and let it sleep, barley wine might be great.
Yeah. Fade to black. We're not doing goddamn sour. I see you start saying
We've
that
had
too.
plenty. I mean, we're good on sours. Buh. So Hellesbock, a barley wine. I feel like we don't have to go into exactly what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, it is a wine strength beer of 12 to 14% usually. It has to rest for a while to be tasty.
And what about an Irish red?
Yeah,
They go faster with red, right?
they do. Irish red. Yeah, and Irish reds are also very good. So in terms of the flavor notes on an Irish red, before I start the poll, it's just rich malt body. It's just silky and wholesome and good. It's a fortifying beverage.
Mm-hmm.
So try one of those. Mushroom beer, lupus. Everyone's always. It's. Mushrooms are a dangerous thing to get in there.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you start seeing shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I always took the recommended amount of that.
You never really went out the bounds?
No. I know how much is correct. And it's however much everyone else is taking. Sour Patch Kids, that anything? Now, Sour Patch Kids is actually a professionally produced yeast product. Hobbit says it's not common. It's not super common. It's possible to do because there's lots of different types of funguses. But
there actually no. There's like a couple companies that come out with mushroom beers.
it's rare and it's easy to do wrong.
Yeah,
is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you can really fuck it up. I mean, the thing is, you have to have so many mushrooms to throw in to have it even make a difference in the flavor. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty mild.
Yeah.
Beckenbauer. Oh, it's either Helles Bockbier or Hellerbach. Okay, I'm sure you're right. I am sure you're right, Beckenbauer. You would know better than me. You know way better than me. Barley wine might be too sophisticated for orcs, but I mean, they've got all kinds of weird technology. That's a fact. Yeah, there's tons. Every one of them is different, hobbitses. They, I mean, arguably, there's something sort of weird and fungal in a kombucha. Right? I mean, and there's certainly hard, like if you leave kombucha alone or re-ferment it, you can get it right up to something crazy. It's not that hard to do. I don't particularly like it. Kombucha at a high ABV. I feel like it's just not. I don't like it.
It's not why
but
I'm drinking that drink, right?
No.
Like yeah, but I mean, it's kind of like if I want a sour, if I want a beer, I'm going to go for a beer. If I want a kombucha,
Tell me. Red for the Red Orcs. Yeah, I mean, I think it works. You sold them. You sold them on this Irish Red. Holy shit!
I thought barley wine was going to win out.
Man.
It was winning for a while there, wasn't it?
I thought it was going to be barley wine for sure,
shit.
just because of the
I
strength.
was all planning for a barley wine.
No, Irish Red, I think works. And we haven't done one in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, let me clear off our data slate here. There we go. Time to get our guardrails.
Yeah.
Barley wines, Douglas Start says, barley wines are so often cloying. I'm rarely impressed by them. The best.
We've had a couple
Yeah.
great successes in that.
Yeah,
genre.
the best beer I've ever had is called Doggy Claws, and it's from Hair of the Dog down in Oregon. And they had it on tap at like the bar that was like by my house. It's called the Dre. We've never been there.
No, we've been to the Dre.
Back in the day, maybe.
Yeah, you were intoxicated. We went to the Dre.
Really?
Yeah.
God, you're right. Yeah.
Because there was a.
No, that's right. No, we don't. We got this is one of the situations where we like got to the bar drunk.
Oh yeah, we did.
We got to the bar
Real drunk.
drunk. Now
It was great.
now, but that Doggy Claws, they just for some reason they had it on tap there, and you know they served it like in the snifter.
Right.
'Cause it's so brutal, and as long as they had it, I went there like every day after work, like just to have one. I've never. It was like the liquid spice, right?
Right.
That you have to process internally. Like I had to sip it, and it was stunning. The complexity of it, and I'm not even like trying to be a dork. I'm saying I would sip it, and I'd be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
It's a great story. I've already heard it when he was drunk at the Dre when we were both there.
Yeah.
But great story.
That's all I'm saying. Well, you might have to, or Delgo, you have to make it. You have to make it. Now, so is it guardrail time?
Yeah, let's talk about how we make a Irish Red.
Let's see it.
So when we look at our ABV,
Yeah.
this is going to be funny because we're doing this as an orc like runner, right? Irish Reds are anywhere from 3 to 5%.
No, these are very drinkable
Yeah,
beers.
3.5 to 5%.
Right. I think it's about volume.
Right. So this is about them going faster. So I mean, I think when we look at it, you can have multiple at the lower end of the scale. Mm-hmm. So it just kind of gets you inebriated over the marathon.
Yeah. It's
5 is for sprinting.
It's an arc.
Yeah.
It's an arc. But man, now the aroma. The Pilsner is actually taking over now. That's really nice. That's genuinely nice. Because it's like because you're pushing Pilsner a lot. Because first of all, that's
great.
Because it's great, and that's how most beers are actually made. Like we get kinky here with our base grains all the time. That's nice.
Right.
That's just nice. Yeah. So the 5 squad is there. Oh my gosh, dude, look at it in there now.
Wow, yeah.
You can
look at the color.
I know.
Do you know how little
There's nothing there.
Little roasted wheat we put into
they
that?
can literally see visually what the ratio is here.
Yeah.
They can see individual grains.
Grains. Like, there's not a lot of them.
Oh man, that's gonna be good though. I think that's gonna be a really, really nice one.
I'm excited. It's not going in fucking keg number 54, I can tell you that much.
No, 54 is a nightmare realm.
We're jettisoning that in the fucking space.
No, it has to be it has to be loaded like a shell
Yeah.
and then fired optimally into the sun.
I mean, we can play, like, the bagpipes as we shoot it out, you know?
Well,
like,
no, it could be like a Starfleet funeral.
yeah,
we can load it into the
exactly.
torpedo
Scotty's
tube.
there playing the pipe. Yeah.
All right, 5%.
Cool. All right, let's look at our SRM. Usually anywhere between 9 and 14, but like we can go, I mean, we can change this up, you know, however we
9
want.
and 14. Well, yeah, I mean, let's show them that range because red, obviously in this context, you know, the one in the Merlot, I mean, that's like
That's a different ballgame.
even then, that's like pink.
Yeah.
It comes out of there from the exposure to the wood, that other color. These reds just exist in this range here. SRM. So it's like a 13 to
9 to 15.
Okay, so 9 to 15, you say?
Right, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
9 to 14, same thing.
Here, let's go 10.
See you, Tarkus.
I think 10, 13, 15 will give us a good.
Yeah.
It'll let us cut right through the middle of this.
Yeah, I feel like 10 is when they start to run.
Of that color
15
space.
is when they're going full
It's
bore.
the revving,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, Ritzbits. I mean, I figure once we launch this keg, that's going to start the beginning of the Acquisitions Intoxicated cinematic universe.
You gotta go find Spock again. It's just it's
A lot of opportunities.
It's a lot of work.
A lot of opportunities in there.
Yeah. The Genesis Brewery.
The merchandising potential is
Merchandising.
it's functionally endless.
Acquisitions Intoxicated the Flamethrower.
Young kids, well, at least mine. Maybe some other kids are dumb. My kids, which are great, they love the Spaceballs.
Really?
They think it is the funniest.
That's fantastic.
They lose their fucking minds.
That's great.
We showed them Top Secret. Have you ever seen Top Secret?
Oh, yeah.
And there's some jokes in there that are not for the youth.
But did they kind of like?
It was the best possible outcome.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah. How did that go over? Like,
Ronya simply did not perceive them. And then I had something novel to discuss with my eldest child later.
that's amazing.
I was like, let me help you contextualize some of this material.
We were at the Cigar Club last night and we watched Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, they love that shit too.
It's so good.
But now you know there's some of this stuff in here they just don't get.
Right. But that's fine.
It's absolutely fine.
I'm just happy that they're liking it, right?
Oh yeah, it works.
I didn't know this. Gene Wilder wouldn't let Mel Brooks on the set to be in the film because he knew he was going to break the fourth wall and he didn't want him to do it on that movie.
I love it.
Like, that's
It
hilarious.
fucking kicks ass. Here, anyway, we're looking for 15.
Cool. All right. Let's talk about our bitterness.
Yes, please.
So with this, we don't really go high in bitter. It's just to...
Yeah, Irish Reds, because again, malty. We
Right.
were talking about it before.
Yeah.
This is about drinking food.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. So this is the IBUs we put in here are really just to balance out the malts.
Yeah. It's just like an angle, but it's not a big focus of this type of style.
So we want to go anywhere from 18 to 28. We can go outside of that style and make it a little weird for
A little
the
weird.
orcs.
Yeah, I like that.
Right? But we don't have to. Yeah, Airplane and Naked Gun, absolutely.
Yeah, we haven't done Airplane yet. I would probably want to watch it again. I mean, I remember enjoying it, but holy
I haven't
shit.
seen it in 20 years.
My
maybe?
suspicion is that we just have different ideas about what constitutes humor, and it's there's I have to make a calculation where it's like, how much of this do I actually feel like explaining as a leisure activity?
You know what they would like? If they haven't seen it, Men in Tights.
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding?
Robin
me?
Hood Men in Tights?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would that
Wait, hold on. I got to ask a question. Have you seen it?
would that hit him? Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore with you and your movies.
Absolutely, and that's reasonable because I
have to question every movie that's out there.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of assumptions that you just oh you're a nerd. You've seen Krull. Well, I did not see the Krull.
What?
Haven't seen the Krull. Yeah, but I'm down to clown. I mean, I want to see the Krull.
Josh, can you look up and see if that's on Amazon Prime? Fuck.
I've been waiting to watch it again. Because I don't, I didn't watch it when I was a kid. But no, not available.
That was one of the books that got me into comics.
Which one?
The Crow.
Oh, I was talking about Krull.
Oh, Crow! I think you said The Crow!
Oh, no, dude, Mike and I saw Crow like 3 times in the theaters. And then we went to see The Crow 2 and left like about halfway through.
Yeah, because it was fucking horrible.
There's this part where they keep like zooming in real close on a bug.
Yeah.
And we were like, I don't know if we need to see the bug anymore. And we
This isn't called The Bug.
Well, yeah, exactly. If it had been
Zoom in on The Crow.
If it had been called The Bug.
Yeah.
Different story. See, Hugh and Fenrir, wait, The Crow or Kroll? I was talking about Crow.
I thought you said Crow.
I have seen The Crow.
Yeah. I still can't believe you haven't seen Krull.
Well,
that
here-
fucking blows my mind.
But listen to this. Are you ready for
That's
it?
like me not reading the Chronicles of Amber. Same.
I get it. Now, there is a piece of interesting Holkins trivia connected to The Crow, and that is that my wife
met
Brenna.
James O'Barr?
What's that?
You got to hang out with James O'Barr? Oh, anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
No, Brenna was the recipient of the Brandon Lee Scholarship.
No shit, really? That's awesome.
I know. I always thought that was super cool. I love to mention it to people, strangers, on the bus.
Anybody who will
Any
listen.
fucking person. Hey,
It's like-
Josh, I got a lot of new info
We
for
were
you.
at the ramen shop and we're like, hey,
Yeah, and I was just
you don't know me, but
I
my
was
wife
talking
was a
to
recipient.
and I said that to the table itself.
yeah.
It was insensate.
Yeah.
I mean, it had no idea what I was saying. All right. IBU 18.
Cool. All right, so let's talk about our base grain.
Yep.
Right? So we can go in a lot of different directions with this. This beer you've got a lot of leeway. I mean, there are some kind of guardrails that you want to stay on.
Yep. And Irish red yeasts tend to emphasize the multi-character too.
And really where we get the color from is either a roasted barley, a black patent, anything like that.
We've got we can get to that color, but depending on our base grain, we can get to that color in a couple cool ways.
Right, so why don't you pull out a 2-row? Because we're always going to start with the 2-row on this.
Yeah.
A pale malt. Let's bring out a Maris Otter, because that could be fun for this beer as well.
Yep.
Do you think and pull out a Vienna? I really don't want to go to that direction, but it's an option.
Well, here, let's just jump in real quick.
Yeah, give
2-row.
him a rip.
2-row is the classic. Well, Pilsner is probably the classic. But 2-row, sweet, pretty weedy character. The Maris Otter.
So the Maris Otter is going to be a little more toasty, biscuity.
Yeah.
Think about sitting by like a fireplace while you're drinking it, right?
Yeah, the Maris Otter has a lot more, I would say the 2-row is a lot more tenor sweetness, and then the Maris Otter has more depth to the sweet. And then the Vienna, I don't have a good sense of what this is. The Vienna is like a cleaner Maris Otter. So rich, bready, sweet, but not a lot of the base, and not tinny like the 2-row.
So I would say 3 of those for our base malt. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to tip this scale, but I'm partial to 1.
Wow.
That might be in the middle.
Here we go.
It might have an M and an O.
Yeah.
But,
That's your MO?
Yeah.
Is thumbing the scale? You beast man? No, it's really, really good, but it's got the bigger body.
Yeah, either
right?
way you go.
The Vienna has some of this sweet character, but it just doesn't go low or high. The Vienna is honestly, I would say, like sort of in the middle of these 3 in terms of the flavor profile.
Yeah.
God, this library is so much fun. I swear to God. Yeah, orc beer should, it should be 90 to 95% otter.
But I mean, you can even, looking at the grains, you can tell that, there's definitely.
What you're getting into.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and what you're responding to is that color shift.
Dr. Brandon and Dran, I agree, that'll be hilarious.
Great flavor. Beckenbauer, I mean, that's one possibility. Oh, it's pulling it out again after the second boil?
So it's called a step mash. So you first do a protein rest, and that's gonna really it's at about 120 degrees.
Yeah.
And that really just makes the sugar start to pull out of the grain.
Ah, I see.
And then you step up to the higher mashing temperatures.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it just gets it ready.
It's something. It's something. I mean, we did that with that sort of like 3-step thing at
Exactly.
Two Beers,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Where
exactly
it's like,
what it is.
There's that first hit,
Yep.
and then we're right back at the top.
Yep. Niles Otter. I would love to do a Niles Crane beer, but someone to my left has never watched Frasier.
The only thing I know about Frasier,
I am surrounded by ass. What?
I know there's two things I know about Frasier. The first, Frasier thing. The first. Are you ready? It's called Frasier. Second, it is. There's some kind of a chair. There's someone who sits in a chair. Those are the two things. It's called Frasier, and there's a chair.
They even mentioned the Jolly Roger in the show.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, we should be going down to the Jolly Roger to drink.
Now you gotta watch it.
But they should.
Yeah.
It's a great place to go. God, you didn't. I'm trying to remember when you got here. Did I ever take you to the old Jolly Roger, or did they only have the new Jolly Roger by the time we started going?
Which one was the old one?
It was like a shoebox, dude. It was so small.
No, yeah, it had to be the new one then.
It was.
the one that we've always gone to is the only one I've been to.
That's the big new one.
Wow.
The old one is the studio is bigger. The studio
Really?
the studio is bigger than their old tap house. They had all the awesome shit. It's still the same.
Yeah.
Like all the things that you like, just a
smaller.
smaller version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skycast, we're getting there one day at a time. All right, now, Maris,
cool.
they're going for the otter.
I like it. So, okay, so we can also,
gonna be so cool.
the next poll on this one is, do we want to put in some pale malt as well?
Yeah.
Just to balance it out, or just go to our secondary, or say no? What did you say, Nevitz? Okay. Where's Otter?
Well, I'm open to the idea that the New Hampshire dark magics are a storied clan.
Yeah.
Harp Daddy, listen, all that matters is that you enjoy it. Beyond that, we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but like Harp Daddy, in like 3 episodes of watching this, you'll start to be voting and be like, I know what the fuck,
Yeah,
I know
like,
what grains I'm talking about.
listen,
Bullshit. You're
hops.
not putting pale malt in that beer.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yes, that is one of the giclées, I think they're called. It was one of the reproductions of Mike's Jim Dark Magic painting. Oh yeah, Harp Daddy, are we brewing something? Hell yeah. Mr. Price, would you please show this creature what alchemies we are getting up to? That device simply rests right in the front of our bar setup here. And it is maybe a third of the way through the process. is my guess. It smells incredible. Now, you don't know about this.
Oh, is that so? Is Segrar Nevitz Steven Rogers?
Yeah.
Okay, take
Yeah.
a second.
I was like, always proud to have new Russian viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Harp Yadi over the last 7 or so years that I have been attending PAX Australia, the prevalence of really, really solid Aussie microbrew has just gone like this. The first few times I was there, it was actually quite difficult.
Well, that Australian sparkling beer was amazing that we made.
Yeah, yeah, it is
Like
good.
that blew my mind.
Yeah, and it I think it does constitute a unique perspective on it. But a big part of it is we want to make this here. We want this to be an Australian thing. We want to use Australian hops, Australian grains, right? No, Delgo, it is not just Foster's. I'm here to tell you. Now, they don't want any of this. They want Maris Otter.
Oh shit. Okay. What were we going for our ABV, by the way?
The ABV that was chosen by the council is 5.
Okay, so we can do a couple things here. We really want to talk about the flavor we're going to impart, right? So do we want to go more rich in caramel,
Yeah.
right? And that would be a special B. Do we want to go a little bit in caramel, and that would be a crystal, or throw in some roasted barley, right?
Oh, roasted barley would give it a little bit more of a coffee? Yeah.
So, and think about this when you're voting. We could always, we could go with mid caramel and roasted barley, or extreme caramel and roasted barley. We can,
Yeah.
mix some of these grains together.
Now, balanced caramel, that's the crystal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The special B is going to give us an extreme caramel flavor.
Yeah. All right.
Can we put these in our mouth holes?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
for
Hey,
sure.
it's like we have them right next.
Roasted.
Take a caramel like 50 or 60, whatever we got there. Roasted barley. And what was the first one we're going with? Special B.
Special
We
B.
gotta have that somewhere.
Oh no, it's there. It's right here. You can
I
get,
mean,
you can get a sense of the
look
color.
at the coloring gradients. So this is really where it's at.
Yeah. And these are comparable, but the special B, visually they're comparable, but the special B essentially explodes with caramel flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a crazy amount. Caramel offers caramel flavor, but it's not at the same level.
Exactly.
And roasted barley, like a lot of roasted grains, offers up a chocolate or coffee note. Yeah, and I think the roasted barley is more of a coffee. Out of those two, has a little bit of an astringency at the end.
You know which one I'm going for?
Oh, so good though. You're going after the B. You're hitting the B. It's not, dude. It's not even 2 in the afternoon.
And you gotta go for it. Sometimes you just,
Yeah, man. That tastes like candy. Like that's it. Special B is fucked up. It's like almost like honey tier,
No.
like liquid sugar.
Right.
They want the special B. See, and those two things with the right yeast, it's going to be chewy. Like you're going to need a fork to drink this beer.
So, okay, so we're going with
that's
special.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you have the tools to crank in there, right?
So here's what we can do. We can say we don't want to add anything else.
Yeah.
And the beer is fine as is,
Better than fine.
right? Or we can go one in two directions. We can throw in some biscuit malt to give it a biscuity flavor, right? We should have some up there. Do we have some there? I don't see.
Biscuit.
Should be there.
Should be there. Maybe up top?
Bohemian Pilsner. Belgian Pils, Munich, Vienna Special Roast. White wheat. Red X. Spelt. Naked oats.
I don't think we have biscuit.
I don't see it.
No, we don't have it.
Hold up.
Wait.
I can search it.
You got the searchability?
Well, oh yeah, Dingelmans. Second row up, fifth one in.
Biscuit. Oh, Jesus Christ. It literally says biscuit on it. You mean the one that says biscuit?
Yep.
Okay.
Or I don't think we have. I shouldn't say that. Victory, which is going to give us a toffee flavor.
Rice Victory, row 4.
Here you go. Jesus, you are like fucking Rain Man with this shit.
Well, no, he's got the searchable.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll get it on here. Oh, biscuit's wonderful, but
Right.
the main thing is the structure.
Right.
It's sweet and good, but that has a lot of presence. It isn't just the sugars.
Right.
There's a lot.
So think about how that's going to play with the maris otter and the caramel that we've already added into that.
Yeah.
That's going to be biscuity. It's going to be more toffee. Wow, that biscuit is fantastic.
Okay, well, that's easy one. Man, that just tastes really good. And then the Victory is a milder, nuttier sweet to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are both winners. Oh, sorry, BC. I just don't know how else to eat things.
What did you say? What happened?
Oh,
Were you crunching?
I'm chewing into the mics. It's
Oh, yeah.
psychologically torturing. Yeah, we're trying to minimize the torture ostensibly.
Hey, Taub, what's going on? We're making an Irish red. Man, that is a cool shot of that.
Isn't it nice?
Bleacher.
Yeah.
Everybody's here to see the game. We're making up here.
Oh yeah, Heartbeat. That's exactly it. I mean,
Yeah, Clues and Josh worked hard on this one.
Now this instrument is relatively recent in our the totality of our career, but it's really really cool. Enlisted, I play every day basically.
EMW, I've yet to play Enlisted. It is like on. It is number one. It is. Yeah, it's been. I've been busy as hell these past couple weeks, so it is on my number 1-2 playlist.
Stringer, please listen. You're welcome at any time to come back and eat these grains.
Yeah.
However you want. They want the biscuit malt, and I like that.
I like
because
that.
especially in the Irish Red, which is about body. That's the missing piece for these other two, because the pale and the special B are mostly about sweetness.
Yep.
This is going to give us the chewy middle, and now we're dialed in, I think.
And what was our ABV we were going for?
5%.
Great. And our SRM.
Yeah, times. I would also watch that stream.
We just eat grains.
Let's eat some grains. Listen, I love doing it,
Yeah.
so I'd be happy to help. Yeah, biscuit malt. That's just killer.
Can you give me a ABV or a SRM?
Absolutely. The SRM we have is 15.
What a delight.
Wait, are you close already?
I'm already there.
Real close.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is gonna be a good one. Lager is also a lot of support. A lot of support for the Stringer Please
Grain
proposition.
eating.
I respect it.
Okay. So what flavor of hop do we really
Yeah,
want?
I mean, that's because again, the
Well, let's think about
the IBUs aren't nuts.
right,
This
but
just-
let's think
this
about the
is a buddy.
orcs.
This
Let's
is
think
just
about the
a buddy.
orcs,
Yeah.
right? Do we want tobacco because because they're always
The
I always
cigars.
see them with a cigar, right?
Yeah, tobacco I think would be a great mix, especially since it's already an earthy note.
Yeah.
That'll go right into the mix with the malt richness.
Right, and we could go for a resiny note. I mean, like an earthy resiny, but
Yeah, that'd be a great combo.
so let's look at tobacco first and see what we can. Okay, Magnum would just be fun.
Magnum. Well, Magnum is also Magnum. There's other reasons why, but
That is like
it's
the orc.
all the hops.
Yeah, all the hops shot out of a cannon, right?
Very orky.
It's hella orky. For sure, I have to put it in.
Yeah,
Right?
I think we have to have that there. If we don't want to go that hard on it, I think Northern Brewer would be really cool with this.
A little cleaner, a little more classic.
Yeah.
What are the notes in there?
You're going to get tobacco. Let's pull it up. Flacor.
Northern Brewer Flacor.
Falcor profile.
Yeah, it is the equivalent of DACA, for sure. Oh! A bittering hop imparting minty evergreen flavors?
That's kind of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, top. It should be brewed in a war engine. Correct. Let's see what else. What else do we want? Are there any other like
Notes.
cedar notes that we want to explore?
Yeah.
If we really look at that.
I think going for resin, just soot and smoke, I feel like going in for something hardcore on the pine.
What do you? Oh, God, something weird would be like Idaho 7, but
Yeah, hit it with the fruit.
I think Chinook is a good.
Yeah, Cagalupus, I mean. I think
Yeah,
that's
fruity,
reasonable.
piney, spicy, similar to Cascade.
Yeah, I mean, we good?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. I think those are winners there for sure. Age this. People can't age this in whiskey barrels or some shit. Well, I mean, it's not
It's
impossible.
not impossible.
It's not impossible. I'll tell you that much. We know a guy.
Do
This
we?
guy.
Oh.
Didn't you see you had a barrel laying around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting in my house, so I use it as a key stand for my door.
A Cooper. That's what a barrel maker is called.
Yeah, Cooperage. What brought that about?
I was trying to figure it out before
Oh,
when we were
yeah.
talking about the
Yeah.
Murloc.
So my friend started a distillery about 10 years ago, and a big problem was there weren't enough cooperages. They were making bourbon. There weren't enough cooperages to make barrels, because you can only use, for bourbon, you can only use the barrel once.
Exactly. And there is an aftermarket for them,
Right.
but not for using in whiskey again.
Right, right, exactly. I was like, man, if I was ever going to get into the business, I'd be starting a cooperage, because it's just, the process is really cool to see too.
Hell yeah.
The
I've
charring of the
seen
barrel,
it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shasmo, it's just a tradition.
And they get used. I mean, it
yeah.
isn't
You'll-
like they pile them up back and
No,
burn
no,
them.
no,
It's just that
no.
that is
It'll be
actually
used for
how
another
you kill
product. Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be used for another product. They just can't use it more than once for bourbon.
Yeah. Magnum. They want the big. They want the biggest possible instrument. Hey, Whiskey Jacket. This is a beer.
What was our IBU? Because I'm already at 84.
18. Yeah, Magnum's a big boy. Whiskey Jacket, this is a beer designed to honor / attempt to contain the Orc Wah, as they say.
Okay.
Myco knobs.
I'll give it a little bit.
Cooper.
Okay, so yeast.
It's going to work, Whiskey. I believe strongly that this beer should be called Beer We Go. Yeah. You done good, essay, but you have to give other people a chance, okay? And we're not even at the naming phase yet. This is the yeast phase.
Yeah. So yeast.
I
mean,
apologize.
listen, it's okay. Yes, it's excited to get about it. It's good to be
Feels
excited.
good. It feels good. All right, so we got some yeast opportunities.
The classic one is the Irish ale yeast. That's going to give us the diacetyl we want, the fruity characteristics. It's full-bodied, dry, clean.
Yep. So the classic profile.
What could be interesting is if we went with an American Ale 2, which is clean, tart, and nutty in flavor.
Yeah, and that nut aspect is just another way of emphasizing the malt body. That might be a winner too.
Right, because we have the caramel and the the biscuit.
So clean,
Yep.
fruity.
Yeah, Pat's yeast. Agreed. Stringer.
There we go. They look to the on the fifth day. They look to the yeast.
Pax yeast is hopping. Holy shit, magic.
Did PAX yeast? I mean, that sounds like the bottle exchange of a lifetime.
Right?
Yeast bound down. Clean. When I say full bodies, I mean full bodied. Irish ale, fruity, character, clean, full bodies. No.
Oh yeah. We put we killed 2 people
Exactly.
minimum,
And-
not one.
and we-
multiple bodies go
we
into
brew
this thing.
Into the chest
Yeah.
cavity.
This is very Patrick Bateman.
Yeah.
Just right in.
But my suspicion is that it's not inappropriate for the orc beverage. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Actually, it's what's a finger here or there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the fact. However it came to be, there's all votes for that and no votes for the other one.
Jesus, I guess so.
Let the bodies hit the floor of the flavor profile.
Wow.
I hadn't considered it too much. In either case, whiskey, the strange preternatural forces of the wall exist on both sides.
Yeah. You pick your poison. Pick your wah, as they say.
Having flashbacks to the dead chicken ale. Oh yeah, Bearman. I guarantee you there is an orc in this liquid.
Oh yeah, he fell in.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I think they won't drink it unless there's one in there, right? Irish ale.
It's like tequila and the worm.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same dynamic.
Just a little more cannibalish.
Yeah, exactly. And he was glad to be first.
Yeah,
All right, now have we reached? Okay, an essay now.
Yeah.
Go ahead
now
and put the name
now
in.
unleash the fury essay.
It's too early before, but if you can come in now, I mean that works. Now, is that a name suggestion? Goes there.
Daka.
Knob juice.
Knob juice, nice.
That's good.
Water of life. Good one.
Oh, that's funny.
Hops Belcha.
Knob juice is real good.
Yes. We don't do cool orc tales. Jesus. Belchalauda. Wart. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, weird beers. I'll do a little truncation there, but
Yeah.
I get it. I know the joke. Red. Yeah, red ones drink fasta. Very good.
Agreed, Whiskey Jacket.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not going to be putting it on the shelf. But it would definitely get into that.
More Daka Hall.
Yeah, exactly. A stringer place. Now you're talking. It has to have the craziest spelling.
Exactly.
All right, I think we got a good solid 7 here. I'm gonna wait 2 seconds. I like that. Fast Times at Squig Mountain. Nerd. That's how I know it's time to put the vote up.
Yep.
It's gone off.
Beer we go. That's not the one I thought would be leading the charge on this. Great name, though.
Oh, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Where did you think it was going to go?
More DACA.
I mean, Mordaka is classic.
Yeah, knob juice.
I thought Knob Juice was gonna
just
gonna
rain.
grip and get wild, get sick with it. We'll see.
What a, yeah.
Hops Pilch isn't on this list.
Holy shit. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Am I a joke? No, you're not. BC, it's fine. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I mean, that's how it came to be so richly rewarded. All right.
I don't know. Look at this. I mean, look at this.
I know. We're going to do the revote.
Okay. All right. Oh, shit. Oh, whoa. They tied at the end. Josh, was that you?
Of course it was. All right, here we go. All right. There you go, BC. You know.
Is that going to come in and just steal the whole fucking show?
I mean, it seems pretty orky to come in here at the end.
That's kind of funny. Oh, wait. You kicked out knob juice on that one, huh? Just wasn't up there.
Yeah. It wasn't one of the tops.
Yeah.
It was real weird. Okay, now it's happening. My finger's poised. Or the pole finishing instrument.
Yeah.
At any moment.
Josh could fuck it all up.
Well, I mean, he'd have a hard time with this one. I think.
Are you challenging him? Are
Yes.
you really putting that on the...
That was unwise. I see that now.
Look at, there you go. Done. 33.
No, honestly, here we go.
Here
And
we
we
go.
knew-
I think, yeah.
We knew. 33. Wow, that's never been attempted. No, we got there somehow. We got all the way through. God bless it. Now, we are going to reconfigure our space for aeronautical warfare by way of Aeronautica Imperialis here very shortly. It's going to take us a minute. Kiko will come in.
I want to blow up some planes.
Well, you came to the right place.
Yeah.
I got a little wargaming going for you here after we reset up in here. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.